And like that, we are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. It is good to have you with us on this wonderful, wonderful Sunday afternoon. I hope you're having a good day, good middle of your weekend, all that good stuff. And happy Mother's Day to any of the mothers who may be out there watching today. We're diving back into the world of Blue Prince. Why is there no chat on screen? Once again, I have failed as a tech person and YouTuber and social media personality of all forms. Hopefully that starts working. But hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. Who have we got in our chat? Various chats today. Over on YouTube, I see Akira, Ollie, Lilith, Zuzu, Jules, Hannah, Jay, Brick, Granton. It is great to see so many of you. Hello, hello, Food Zone. Great to have you, friend. Steffi, Ghostly, of course. Hi, hi, hi. Over on Twitch, we have got Coda's Kitten. Hello. Purple Moose. Hello. Great to have you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. Sek is back. Hello. It's good to have you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in on Mother's Day. I hope you're all, you're not watching me instead of spending time with your mothers. I hope you have either spent time or are in the process in future going to spend time with them. Because it is important. It is Mother's Day for the Americans. Obviously, British people and Europeans probably aren't doing Mother's Day today, and they've already done them. So you guys are excused for watching me. It's very confusing because Mother's Day here in the US is in May. In the UK, it's in March. So it is very, very confusing, but hello. Hello, Daisy Chain. Hello, 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 hello. Dacha. Great to have you, friend. Fernie JVP. It's great to have you. In India, it's 11:56 p.m. So, well, Food Zone, thank you for tuning in. Please make sure you go to bed and get some rest at some point. If you wish to stay up late, I am not going to sit here and tell you you are not able to do that. You are a grown person who can make your own decisions. But please do make sure you get some rest. Hello, hello, hello. I was watching the stream without getting interrupted. Is my present for Mother's Day. That's fair. That's fair. Right, host. Hello. You know, I'm impressed that you've been bold enough to get in your Right. Right, my guy. I hope Mama Toast is having a good Mother's Day, right? Hope you're doing well as well, friend. Oh, gosh. I didn't write the title. I mean, you didn't, but you know what you're doing. So... Oh. You're twisting my words, Rye. Twisting my words. Isabella, hello. She has had the boys paint mugs for her a couple days back. Nice. Solid, solid dad move there. Solid. Respect. Much, much, much respect. Okay. Are we going to find the pump room today? Are we going to find anything of use today? Or are we going to once again be walking around in circles in the world that is Blue Prince? I'm hoping. We're still waiting for the tomb in this one. We've had all these. We could do schoolhouse again because we've not really had, like, we didn't really get many of the classrooms show up last time. Let's go for schoolhouse. Why not? So we don't need to go in there because we know what's in there. It was just the family tree, I think. And we're still waiting on one room to, like, we've got 3 of the braziers are lit. But we're still missing 1. Storeroom early is useful. Keys and a gem. Nice, nice, nice. Have we got in the classroom before? We did, but I did Instagram, Steffi. We did get the, I do the Nook. Yeah, we did get the classroom before, but I think it was just a run where sadly we didn't really draw much or many of them. So like here. So we didn't get this before, and that's because they cost gems, which you don't have a lot of. But useful for lore. See? Look at all this lore. Freddy, B-. My favorite color is red. 9 out of 12. That feels like that's going to be a puzzle. So you put the salamander as purple. Is that correct? That can't be correct. Maybe it's the flags. We've got to compare. Like, this is something. So he got 12 out of, or yeah, RG got a B+ and got 10, so one more. Now the blueprints were wrong on this one because they made them yellow. The lizard is wrong because they made it purple. This one's got a green lizard and blueprints, but that flag is yellow, so that might be correct. But these two flags are wrong. The purple and the orange flag in this one are wrong. So we've got to figure out what color those two are. Classroom puzzle. Can you find the difference? Oh, that's the bat and bath puzzle, which we solved last time. Each color is only used twice. Good to know. Which would imply that really the only difference is that those two are the wrong way around, because this one got the orange one correct. Favorite color is red. You must really like red. Just everything's red or it's not. Caleb, man. Caleb went in. He just went, if it's not red, I don't care. I only want red. I only like red. What is this? A hall pass. You will not lose footsteps when traveling between two adjoining hallways. Hallways drafted from an adjoining hallway do not cost extra gems to draft. Huh. Is this just going to be the answer sheet? No, but can I fill it in? There's an apple. We'll take an apple. That's some extra steps. Can't do anything with you. Yeah, it really feels like we're supposed to, like, this feels like a puzzle that, like, because we're being shown some of the correct answers and some of the wrong answers. So it does feel like we're supposed to do something with this. But what? Interesting that 8 is switched onto its side to be infinity. That feels like a clue. This is first grade. Is this meant to be a clue for something? Are we meant to do something in this room? I forget our hallways always give us keys now, so that's good. Is it over here, the key? It is. Parlor's probably good. Take us to the right. Let's try some parlor games. We sucked at these parlor games last time. The gems are in the box with a true statement. The statement on the blue box is true. 2 of these statements are true. Ah! So 2 statements are true, but that could be lying. So it could only be 1. This could be a lying. This says that the statement on the true box is true. So these 2 could be true. So this says the statement on the blue box is true. The statement of 2 of these statements are true. Which would mean when this says the gems are in the box with a true statement on it, Again, for that to be true... I'm going to go with the black box. Why not? Oh my gosh, let's go. That was the only one with a true statement. That's incredible. Library sent us back down. We want the library though. Because I believe we have a book waiting for us. Oh, they've changed the... Has this been up? This has been updated. Okay, that's an update. That's a change. Ah, hello. Devastating Demon. It's great to have you. Enjoy the lurk, friend. Wine cellar. We've not had the wine cellar before. And these classrooms cost gems. 3 gems could be good. Ooh, colourful gems. Ah, okay. So there's a dirt patch here. Got a crest of some kind. Is there anything else? Is that it? Like, this is a new room. We've not had this. There's a digging hole. Anything else in here? Pee and peek. There's seriously nothing else in here? Dang. That's unfortunate. Oh, we can do that. Security could be useful, but I reckon we go passageway, because that's going to send us in 2 very different directions. Let's head back to the entrance hall quickly. There's wine and that's what matters. I mean, Akira, you're not wrong. Let's go for a corridor. Checking for coins and other things. Wow. Really trying to dead end me here. Oh no, the bedroom isn't, and we gain 2 steps from that. Okay. Nothing of use in this room, sadly. So that's a bit of a shame. Den. Den is good. Yeah, let's go for Den. Daniel, hello. Are you a big anime fan? The thing is, I do enjoy an anime. I do enjoy anime every now and again, but I've not really dove into like a proper anime in a very long time. And we could go for the chapel, because we don't need money. We lose 1. We do have our piggy bank there if we need it. Favorite anime? I mean, it's a bit of a basic pick, but I love Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That always feels like the most solid anime that we can get. So we could go for a breaker box, just because that will help us. I think I'm going to go for the breaker box, just because I think later on this is going to be helpful to be able to shut off things like the keycard systems and those sorts of things. We don't need to worry about these ones because we've solved that, I think. And I don't believe it does anything more for us a second time round. Delicious in dungeon. I've heard a lot about Frieren. Frieren has started to... Is that how you say it? I'm not entirely sure, but I have heard it starting to pop up now and again. Oh, are you kidding me? You're gonna do me like that? Oh, dang. Well, I guess we're going for a closet then. Yeah, free rent. I've heard a lot about it. I'm excited to have a look at that one because yeah, it started to pop up a bit more. I feel like it's starting to not quite hit mainstream, but close. Right, I want to check out the wine cellar again because now we've got this shovel. So I know as well we are wasting quite a few steps doing this, but again, got to explore, we got to try things. Are you serious? A rusty nail that's not worth picking up. Why even bother giving me the option? So frustrating. Yep, so those are both blocked off. This is where it would be very useful to get the security room. Because we can then pick how many things we are likely to get. I almost always find the spare room is locked. Every time. Pantry, it is. Okay. Oh my gosh, so many keys needing to be used this early. Yeah, okay, we need security. Security is going to be the one. Because now we can create a bunch of making it high-level key cards needed all the time. But we've deactivated them because of the breaker room. What does offline mode do again? This mode determines the default setting of the security doors will be set if power is lost. During a blackout, for example. As general safety, offline mode should be used to unlock any start. Yeah, so we need it unlocked. Has the security been breached? Maybe not. I mean, it might be ruined, but I don't think it's breached. Oh, yeah, tunnel. That one always draws tunnel. See, another classroom. And I want to check out the other classrooms. Okay, what are we dealing with now? Mathematics. So those are the symbols again for the not the parlor room, but the other one with the puzzle with the different colors of multiply, divide, subtract, and addition. Classroom puzzle, can you find the difference? It is... What is the difference between that one? What is that? Is that a bed? Huh. Again, we don't need to solve that. We've already done that puzzle. Grade 2. 8 is still set to infinity. Interesting. Another apple. See, we've got a mathematics worksheet here. It feels like these are telling us something. Coat and cot. Good one. Good spot, people. So, yeah. So, this is teaching us about the code that we get in that other thing. Which is interesting. But it almost feels like a shame. I feel like is that what the classrooms are supposed to be for? The idea that they're like here to help you learn how certain puzzles work. I would assume so. So we could use this opportunity to get 3 keys. It would cost us a gem. But I think getting 3 keys is worth it. Plus we get an upgrade. Oh no, we don't, because we haven't gotten the garage door key yet. But we can open this. Not that I think this leads to anywhere else. Outside of just that new area that we've already unlocked. Now we're in the security room. Let's go straight on. Oh, we have the pool. Okay, we want the pool. Because now we have to hope we get pump room. Because this adds pump room to the drawer. And we've still got plenty of places to go. So hopefully we get the pump room. No, we got locker room. Spread keys throughout the house. I kind of want the locker room just because it's a new room and we've not seen it. But the hall would... The problem is the West Wing Hall does open up more opportunities for us. So I might have to skip the locker room for now. And just go with the West Wing Hall. Just because it will start... It means our route's not going to die immediately. Yeah, of these dining room is the way. Oh, gem. Nice. We'll take a free gem. That's a nice free present from this room. Use a key. I did it! I got the pump room! I don't know why this is important. People have been telling me the pump room's important, but we have the pump room! Again, everyone's been telling me this is important. But I do not know why. Okay, so we got some pumps here to various bits. Kitchen, greenhouse, pool, aquarium, reservoir, fountain. Oh, so if I pick that... And then do what? Huh. So you can select the different things to affect them. How does this work then? Because these, I assume, are just all the pump. Okay, 1 minute. So pool is the last one. Aha! You sneaky snake. Ah, well, hello, Ghostly. Enjoy lurking. There it is. So that's now made it full, which is not what I wanted. But the pool one was sneaky and was hiding over here. Okay, so the pool's draining. Is that what I want to do? Do we want to drain the pool? Is that it? Oh, okay. So this is where we have to, like... Because it's like filled up that one, so that one can't be filled anymore. What now? Because that one isn't going to unpump anymore. So the kitchen is which one? The third one. Okay, so that emptied that one. Huh. Okay, so this doesn't split. I'm realizing this doesn't split it, but it does go into either or. So we have to try and find a way to empty this more so we can empty the pool more, I assume. So which other things are going into here? This one, which is the aquarium. Oh, no. Oh, the greenhouse, apparently. Well, apparently I did it by accident. So that's fun. We love doing things by accident. Sign on the wall? Ah. Okay, yeah. So I'd figured out most of this. It's just figuring it was just going... Which one? It's just telling you which ones go to which is kind of what I'd figured out just by looking at the pipes themselves. Okay, so that's now full again. So we can potentially fill the kitchen up. Which one also connects to that one? 5 and 3, which is the greenhouse and the aquarium, but the aquarium's full. Do we have to empty it anymore, or are we good? Do we have to empty it out to completely empty? Because 2 and 1 go to pump 2, 4 goes to 3. Oh. Okay, so that's going to start filling up that one, maybe? There we go. Nope. Nope, that's emptying that one. That's the wrong thing. Okay, so this definitely had something to do with it. This pipe here controls what direction the water flows between these two tanks. Because water that comes into here will go into one of these two. So which ones are shared? That is shared by 2 and 1. They're both full, so that's not going to help me. You can drain 2 different things. Sure, but how? Like, that's obviously just emptying that, which doesn't really help me. Oh, 1 minute. Wait. So which one was just connected to that? That was the... It's that one. Right, I understand. So now we go around the back and we flip this. Because we're still selected to that. And then we make it go the other way. Yes! Yeah, that's rough. That's tricky. I love it, but that is tricky. Okay. We're almost there. Just got to drain the pool of its final 2. There we go. And like that, the pool is empty. The pool's only a few back, so we should go and explore that. We got a lot of money, which is cool, I guess. Is that it? Is that all there was at the bottom of the pool? I thought there might be something more. You can drain the pool and one more thing. Like, the only other, like, well. I mean, so what other things are there here? The kitchen's not what's important. The greenhouse isn't what's important. You could drain the aquarium, but the aquarium is, like, there's not a lot to it. So I don't think it's the aquarium. It must be the reservoir. Because again, I don't think it'd be the fountain. Black screen reviews. Have you seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine? And what are your thoughts? I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine. One of my favorite sitcoms of all time. So that's a locker room, which we could do. Or we do the drawing room. Let's try the drawing room. Yeah, I could either see it being the fountain or the reservoir. It's one of those two. The reason I pick reservoir is just because it's so big. And that feels like a challenge to have to empty that one. That would be my thought. Oh, wow. They really did not like me on that poll. So let's re-poll. Workshop's good. Thought it said reservoir on the pump room map. There's a reserve tank. Tom, you standing right now? I am standing. This is standing desk time. Gosh, I really have not been paying attention to these. The letters in the workshop. Anything we can make? We only have the shovel. So the answer is no, not really. Also, running out of steps, which is not ideal. Boudoir is useful. We do get an extra gem just by going back here and saying 1225. Don't need the letter because we've done the letter. Music room. I do like the music room. That's a good room. It does require 2 gems, but it's a good room. Because we get a special key. Not that we know how to use that key. Secret garden key. Tomorrow you will start the day with an extra 20 steps. Walk-in closet. We haven't done the walk-in closet yet. But items, we're so late in the run, items aren't going to be that useful. So I think we go sauna. I don't even know if I should have gone in. Oh, there is a key. Nice. Somewhat worth it then. I should have aimed to get to the foundation because we moved the... I forgot about that. We've moved the foundation, haven't we? The lift is going down now. So we should try and aim to get to the foundation. Nursery or courtyard or dark room. I think it's got to be courtyard. It costs a gem, but that's fine. We have a shovel, so that could yield us some interesting stuff. Coins. Would I be able to make it back? I'm going to use one of our keys. Why not? So many flipping gems. Not that that's going to be much use to me now. Deposit key box. Yeah, part of me's like, do we try... Are we... Like, 1 minute. We got, what, 12 steps left? We wouldn't even make it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we wouldn't even make it back to the chapel. Which is a bit sad, but oh well. Guess we're going to go for this. We're just going to see what we can land at this point. What can we... Anything here? Anything of use? Not really. I mean, we could... Well, I mean, technically, no, we could get that, but we don't have the coat check room. So unless this is like coat check room. Dining room will have food. That's true. Where is our dining room? Okay, our dining room's not too far away. And we just want to see what's in here. A key card, of course. Oh, telescope. Interesting. Anything else of interest in this room? We got her again. Not particularly. So we got 9 steps left. Let's aim to get back to the dining room. Let's go this way. Which then goes pump room, dining room. Just give us a meal. Everyone must hydrate! Boiler room. Okay. That gives us a little bit more of a lease on life for just a little bit longer. Which is perfect, because we're now right next to the hallway. Which is our only other option to explore. Honey bunny! Honey! 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 I reckon we go locker room, because we've not had the locker room yet. Get a key, which is useful. Wait, are all of these locked and you can open them with keys? Jay, thank you for the follow on Twitch, friend. Oh, gosh. This is where I wish I had my coat check room, because I've got a special item in there which would unlock all the locks. I mean, do we go for the veranda? And go for like 1 extra room? Or do we go for... I might go for the servants' quarters, because we will get an extra 2 keys. And so we can unlock some of these. We can unlock some of these things. I think that's the move. It causes a dead end, which is a bit of a shame. There are 12 major keys. Oh, gosh, so many keys. Hardly. I know we spoke often of this day, and I don't think there's anything I can say of the past 40 years that I haven't already attempted to tell you in numerous times in the past. Half-stated gratitude, always interrupted with tactful and polite repudiation repudiations from you. Repudiations? I've never seen that word before. I had always known this final letter could give me the perfect opportunity to finally express myself uninterrupted by you and your unfettered by social graces. But I don't feel the inclination to say aloud what has always been unsaid between us. With my passing, I release you from your post and service to the Sinclair family and implore you to live the remainder of your years on your own terms, as scary and unfamiliar of a concept that may be to you. Besides, I think a more junior valet would be better suited to meet the needs of the young Master Simon. To that end, if you wish to stay long enough to oversee the training and establishment of your successor in their post, but as soon as he or she has lay of the land, my instruction to you is to quit. My instruction for you to quit must be satisfied. Ignoring that, I imagine your objection might be after reading this. I have decided to leave the lake house in Trinsdale to you and your family. My lawyers have all the details of the gift and will be contacting you shortly about the particulars. For the past 4 decades, you have served willingly as the subject and victim to my many whims, games and riddles, and so rest assured, unlike my nephew, you will not be put to yet another challenge to prove yourself worthy in this matter. The house is yours without strings or stipulations. I had for a time gleefully entertained the notion of employing Anne as the house manager of your new residence, but I knew the humour of such a prank would be entirely lost on you, to say nothing of her. Until we meet again, friend, Herbert. Okay. So we have some extra keys. That's good. Oh, yeah. So this is like... Oh, thank you for the follow, little howler cat lover. Great to have you, friend. Thanks so much. Okay. So now we have some keys. So I guess we just start opening some lockers and seeing what we get. We've only got a handful of keys, so there's a good chance that this is going to happen where we don't get a lot. And even then, it's probably stuff we don't need. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. Have we seen a Kirk Darren before? Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. Yeah, library book. Probably a good shout. Kirk Darren. Right. What is that a pseudonym of? Kirk Darren. Kirk Darren. Pseudonym for someone else. Okay. Sure. Use the oh, this isn't the last key. So that's the mathematics worksheet that we've seen. 6 ORO. What? What? That's all our keys gone. Which means that is the end of the run. I mean, we could head back to the workshop because we've got some items we could mix. Just to see what they can do. Because we've not really done a lot with that yet. Can we reach the chapel now? Like, we maybe can reach the chapel, but we won't be able to deposit all the coins, even with my full step count. Oh. Wait. Does this not count? You just can't do anything with it. Oh, well, that's frustrating. That was a bit of a waste. Okay, it's fine. We'll see if we can reach the chapel. I don't know if we can. Because that's the problem. You have to walk in and out of the chapel every single time. I'm disappointed with this room. I know you have to get this room to get the pump room. So, like, it was a necessary thing we had to get. Oh, yeah. No, I don't think we're making it to the chapel. I forgot it's a bit of a roundabout way to get there. Yeah, and the classrooms weren't particularly interesting either, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah, we're maybe going to drop off like a single coin in the chapel. There we are. Just makes it available today. Hmm. 19 days. Is there actually any, like, benefit to the days? Like, the thing of, like, oh, you've only got this many days. Is there actually anything towards this? Yep. So because of the sauna, we get an extra 20 steps today. Okay. What do we get? Do we get tomb? See, there's a vault in the shelter, and I haven't figured out how best to get that letter because it's timed, which seems awful. Let's go for trading post. We've not had trading post yet. I have no items to trade. Okay, so it is literally just collect items and trade them. Not quite as interesting as I'd hoped. Is there anything else in this room of interest? Maybe to make that a worthwhile thing? What do you mean? What do you mean? I want the dynamite. What on earth is this? Oh, it's one of these games. Oh, gosh. What? I busted it. Whatever it was, I busted it. Oh, no, I haven't busted it. Huh. Do I have to get this to the bottom corner? What? How does this work? What is this about? So that always moves one from there to there. Yellow in the corners and pink in the middle. How on earth do you do that? What? Okay. Yeah, so it's got to be to do with having things in the corners. But just how do you do it? Oh my gosh. What the heck? This is rough. Oh, gosh. So, what we're learning. This. Hang on. Okay, so this is like rotating it, I guess. Yeah, there's a rotating pattern going on. Allowance token. Well, we did it! Somehow. Allowance token. Your allowance has been permanently raised by 2. Okay. So what? Do I start every day with 2 coins now? Is that what that is? I want the dynamite. Won't let me have the dynamite, but I want the dynamite. Anyway, now to do the actual run. This is it's such a strange game. The RNG is rough. The fact that everything is so just RNG dependent is pretty atrocious. Right, storeroom. Always good to start with the storeroom. this guy. Because, yeah, I think today's goal, because we've got a lot of steps, our goal should be to get to... Oh, that's rough. Our goal should be to get to the foundation. I think that's what we do. Need to check the table in the entry hall for your allowance. Good to know. Appreciate that, Mad Maximus. What do we got? The white box does not have a statement. So this is a true box. The gems are in a box with a statement. So the question is the blank box a lie? Or is the blue box a lie? Because this said it doesn't have, the white box doesn't have a statement. White box does not have a statement, but a blank statement isn't true or false. Gems are in a box with a true statement. The blank box can't lie. We're gonna guess black. Dang it. Yeah. Hey ho. It's all part of it. Spare room, probably a good idea. Yeah, this one always needs a key. Security. Could be useful. Dang it. Strange you haven't brought up any lore for this game. I mean, there's a lot of lore in this game. We're very aware of what it is, but the problem is we've unlocked... You can only get so much as it is right now. You can only get so much. And until you start actually beating the game, you can't unlock too much more. It becomes much harder to do. So we've unlocked a lot, but we just haven't unlocked everything. Freezer. Oh, yes, I remember the freezer. It's not great. I kind of want to get this, because that will send us straight up. We're beelining it right now to the commissary. No! Fine. We'll go back. We need a utilities closet. That's what we need. Closet. Workshop. Let's just go workshop. Sometimes you get an item in the workshop. Got a sledgehammer. Nice. You can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. Oh, are you kidding me? We need a utility closet. How many streams do you think this game will take to beat? Oh, gosh, I have no idea. Probably too many. I've been told it can take people 20 hours, which is like 10 streams. We don't need the office anymore, so we're just going to do the bedroom, which is a dead end, but sometimes gives you something interesting. Unfortunately, not this time, but we did get 10 steps, so that's useful. Drawing room, bedroom. We don't need... The drawing room costs something. Bedroom, boudoir. Let's just go for pantry. Get some coins and a piece of fruit. Please, someone give me the utility closet. Either that or a key card. I don't mind which. Ooh, library is useful. Because then we get our special thing. Our mother's book! A new clue. We're the only person because we bought it special. Ah. All he needed was to find a new clue. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd likely tell you. For you are looking for a new clue too. Yeah, honey, we stream slightly differently. He has retraced his sketches and studied the files, reviewed all his cases and gone through the piles of the evidence presented and the precedents evident. Wow, that's a clever line. Of the evidence present and the precedents evident. And retraced his steps as it stretched on for miles. Oh, dang it. I keep pressing B and that's not the button. He had looked high and low in all of the rooms. He had searched every corner in each of the tombs. So yeah, we need tombs. We need the tomb. In this particular case, he had checked every space. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. He looked and he looked under beds and in nooks. He questioned the maids. He questioned the cooks. It was already over when he spoke to the chauffeur, who told him new clues were found only in books. So tome after tome that the library loaned, and the books that he had that he already owned were searched from their covers all the way through. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. He changed all the letters in the lines that he found. He checked all the colors of the spines that were bound. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting and found that the diction of each word was sound. He stayed up all night and studied the maps. He laid out the floor plans and measured the gaps. And if his directory was considered a trajectory, it was nothing short of a full mental lapse. A man obsessed and cuckoo too, they would say as he would wander through. The best medicine was not yet evidence. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. And having read this book so many times, having scoured over each of its cryptic lines, have you exhausted your search? Have you seen all the signs? Or is there perhaps something new, something overlooked, but now in view? Have you finally found it? Could it really be true? If it's a new clue, you know what to do. Ha! Well, one of them, I wonder if it's the blue and the red there. So we know that blue is true, red is false, unless it's handwritten. Gotta find the magnifying glass, really? Oh, because we gotta read like that book there. And like some of these other ones. Damn it. This is where the problem of this game is. Is that there are so many flipping drafting room. We've not had that before. Problem is it'd be a dead end, which sucks. That would end the run. Yeah, it would, because security room and the commissary need that sucks. So we've either got to half our steps. But that, yeah, Akira, that's what I mean by the frustration, is the fact that I have to, you can't like get the new thing. You have to keep doing it and just hope you get a magnifying glass, because those two things go together, but there's no real way to guarantee you get them. But this sucks, because we either have to lose half our steps, which is going to give us, what, 37, 38 steps, which is not a lot. The drafting room is a dead end, but it's a new room. But we get to select a new floor plan. So maybe I just have to sacrifice the foundation run for that. I'm going to do that. We're going to end this run. The Great Hall partitioning plan for Wednesday, November 25th. Oh, interesting. So the Great Hall is the one with all the locked doors. So you have 7 locked doors. You've got the one at the end, which obviously takes you to the next one. That's what this diagram is showing us, what each one does and how they all connect. So if you want to get out, it's the middle door. It is the far right door, and it's the back door. Someone take a screen grab. That's a very useful clue. The drafting spectrum. It should come of no surprise that the first color that comes to mind when speaking about blueprints is blue. And while most true architectural plans are designed and found on blue paper, it's not the only color floor plans are drafted. There are, in fact, originally they were not blue at all. Hundreds of years ago, the chemicals used to create floor plans, user-coated, turned black when exposed to light. This raven hue, perhaps more fitting to the reign of Horus, was decidedly more difficult to affix an architect's revision edits. So the blueprints was proposed. So blue was proposed as the ideal replacement, as there was no political ties to any other realms. By the 4th era, all floor plans were printed on blue paper. Okay. The bedroom is often, so blue is types bedroom, associated with. Architects may wish to utilize bedroom strategies if they are the type who loves to explore and frequently backtrack. Having an excess of steps usually affords bedroom enthusiasts the mobility for more carefree plans. Green. The more green rooms you are able to draft in the house, the more powerful their effects will become. Additionally, these spaces are more likely than other types of rooms to contain piles of dirt for digging. Dang it, I pressed B again. The numerous doors found in each, I'm just kind of skipping through because a lot of it is just like descriptions, and we don't need the descriptions, it's just the plans that we need. Provide the means to add more rooms to the house, and more hallways you have, the less likely you are to draft yourself into a dead end. Hallway strategies are ideal for the architects who prefer more rooms and flexibility of options for expansion over pure resources. Gold trim. These floor plans are bordered with a shade of gold, enhancing the sense of luxury and refinement. Whether it's a quick snack or high-end fashion item, having a well-placed shop within the estate can greatly enhance the quality of life. Red. Architects who are willing to take the plunge and draft a red room will often be rewarded with a unique and striking space that leaves a lasting impression. Hydrate, everybody! On those who enter, just like in life. Taking risks can be intimidating, but those who dare to venture outside their comfort zone reap the rewards. You may once occasionally notice some floor plans that have more than one color in their design. These rooms are unique, and they simultaneously share all the characteristics of each type of room associated with them. For example, floor plans with a violet and gold border would best be described as a bedroom shop, while an orange and green room might be a corridor of greenery and plants. The aquarium is a very useful multicolored floor plan, as it supports all the colors-based strategies listed in this volume. For example, it can give you bonus steps for having a nursery, as well as being unlocked for having a foyer. Word from the editor. As we reach the end of this drafting strategy, the volume of drafting strategy, we hope you find valuable insights into color inspiration in your next architectural project. From the purples of our dreams to the reds of our fears, we believe there is no ambition of an architect that is too brave and no design too colorful. To achieve our goals, we must delve deeper into the spectrum, drawing upon all colors and ideas of daring merit. At the end of the day, color is just another tool. Some wield it to express their own creativity, some hoist it up as a display of their own power, some use it to calculate great sums. But all of us want to find a color that we call our own. Okay. So where do I get to draft it? Like, oh, here it is. In the drafting studio, you'll be able to choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to your draft pool. Permanent changes do not reset. Ooh! What do we get? So, casino is full of games of chance. So, we might get lucky, but might not. Might have some rewards, might not with something like that. The kennel. Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. That's could be useful, but it all depends on you, one, having the shovel, and two, having a dig spot. And then you've got the dormitory. Each time you enter the dormitory, after drafting a blank room, I think games of chance is our best option here. Kennel is weird. Dormitory is also weird because it requires you to have a drafting room of some kind. Requires you to have a drafting room, and only then do you gain 10 steps. The Howl Lord! Thank you for the follow on Twitch, friend. Great to have you. Yeah, we're going to add the casino. See what happens there, then. Oh, Danny Envy, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch as well. So, November. So, interesting. So, day 1 is November. So, we're in December now because we're on day 19. Oh, no. We'd still be in November. What am I talking about? No. No, we would be. We're just into December. So, that's the end of this run, sadly. Which is so frustrating because I wanted the secrets of that book. But alas, that is very, very unfortunate. Enjoy the lurking, Danny Envy. Lady Duet, enjoy the lurk, friend. Whoop. Okay, first things first, as always. Give me the tomb. It was telling me about tombs. I need the tomb. Garden shed. Oh wise, oh magnificent garden shed in the side of a mountain that is not weird or suspicious at all. Please give me the tomb. See, the classrooms didn't seem to help me much. Special floor plans now cost. Do I want to do a... I don't know, because I want to get to the foundation. So I don't want to sacrifice steps. Let's just go for this. This will deactivate some red rooms, which is useful. Let's have a re-look at this special thing that's down here. Because we read the letters and things down here. Someone was hiding down here, but we've got this time lock safe. So there's a radiation thing. Because, like, when are we next playing this game? We'll probably play it next Sunday, right? So let's actually set this to next Sunday. So Sunday 18th. We're going to set it to Sunday the 18th of May. And we'll set it to be... What time are we streaming normally? We are streaming... Let's make it 3 p.m. So like middle of the run. Any tips for my GCSE exams? I assume the GCSE exams must be coming up soon. Little and often is always my advice. Rather than like sitting down and boring yourself witless doing revision after revision after revision, do a couple of hours every single day. Weekends too, but a couple of hours every single day. And do little bits like that. Little and often will mean it actually stays in there. Rather than sitting down and trying endlessly. What's this thing? That's my allowance. Good morning, Master Simon. Good morning. It's come to my attention that you've been granted a daily allowance for use while on the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required time at the entrance hall each morning. If there is anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask. Even though we have all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you I am still personally overseeing the estate. It is at least operational and the baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect of us. Anne Babbage. So Anne is still watching us. Right. Again, we'll go for another storeroom right off the bat. Utility closet is also one we should probably aim to have early, because it means that we can turn off all of the key cards. Oh, thank you for the follow on Twitch, Dag. Oh, gosh. The Mystery Walker, thank you so... Oh, the Mist Walker, sorry. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat, friend. Appreciate it.
Shelter is in game time, not real world time.
Ah, well, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Although I don't actually know then where, how, what... Like, I know we have a date, because we know it was the 7th of November. So you go 19 days from then. But I don't know how you'd pick the hour. So that confuses me slightly. But hey ho. We live, we learn. There are clocks in the house? Oh, so there are. How quickly do they move? Somewhat quickly. Oh, another $2 super chat from the Mistwalker. Thank you so much, friend.
Clocks around house.
Appreciate the tip. Thank you so much. Security, it's a bit early for security. Oh yeah, no, right, like Garmin tests was absolutely banned. In the UK, that's like really common. Oh, something's too loud or too quiet, apparently. The volume of the game suddenly decided to turn up, did it? Alert sounds are loud. Yeah, it's because I had to change all my alerts. That would be why. I had to fix them all because they all broke. So that's fine. We can turn those down. No problem. Appreciate you guys letting me know. Okay, where are we? Bedroom. We could do patio, but that's not really going to do us much good here. I guess we'll go bedroom for early on. Oh yeah, like so straight. Yeah, clear pencil case. I remember that. You had to literally have your pencil case had to be see-through. They had to be able to check what was in your pencil case in case you were cheating. There was so little trust in the UK schooling system. Closet. I guess we go closet and get 2 items. Because we could get something good. It's a key. And a sledgehammer. Water bottles had to be on the floor. See, we had to have clear water bottles as well. So again, like you couldn't have anything with writing on it. This will test my theory a little bit. Okay. Yes, utility closet. That does leave a room unanswered for, but the utility closet is proven to be of the utmost use, especially when we are trying to get to later rooms like the foundation. So we've got the den and the library. Let's get library so that we can request that book again. We're just going to request the same book again. We're going to do that until we get the magnifying glass. Freezer, that's not great. The cloister is so expensive. And the bookshop. Let's just go bookshop. Because it's only 1 gem rather than 3. Means we could potentially buy ourselves another book because we want to potentially get the history of Orindia as another book. Drafting Strategies, volumes 5 and there. Realm of Rune. Let's go for Parlor. Alright, Parlor puzzle. Let's go. What are we dealing with? The other 2 statements have identical wording. This box and the blue box are both empty. This box and the white box are both empty. The other 2 statements have identical wording, so you are lying. Because they're not the same. Which means that both this box and the white box are both empty. These ones, so the black box. There we go. Okay, what are we dealing with? Oh, that's unfortunate. We're gonna go with the boudoir. Because we can get some gems through here. Because we know this one. There we go. If we get security room now, we're in. Ooh. Always draw a tunnel for this one. That's useful. Another tunnel. Are you serious? Tunnel to tunnel. Dang. Oh, yeah, we have a sledgehammer. Oh, money, 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 money. If only I had my piggy bank, then we could afford to get the... Dang, just another tunnel? I mean, this is great. Okay, maybe we're not getting a foundation run. Because this obviously sends us to the back of the foundation, which is not ideal, but it would be really good to get us straight to the antechamber every time. Okay. Okay, it's not... or am I misunderstanding? I might be misunderstanding. It's... You always draw on when drafting in this room. I think we're going to go with this one. No, it was just confusing because in one of the other runs, one of the other rooms that I have picked a tunnel in before, we also got it in that. So I think that's where I got confused. Shame it's not for this run. Dang it! Right, what do we got? Kitchen's the only one that leads us there. So we're going to go with kitchen. Cool, cool, cool. So we could buy... Add morning room to today's draft pool. Club sandwich is plus 15. We could afford that. I kind of want to see what else we can get. Here we go. What do you behold? Down we go, down we go, down we go. Where the heck are we? The foundation underground. Ooh, an upgrade. Elevator. Oh. Dang it! Is this like what the silver key is for? Because there are a bunch of keys. We just haven't drawn them. Elevator call button is locked via an electronic key card. Well, that sucks. You know, there's actually a basement key. Fucking sucks. That really sucks. I mean, this doesn't get us the app, but it does give us a major or minor key. Maybe. Will you give us the right one? Oh, no, just a key card. But that thing was... The elevator thing was... You locked by key card. Is that going to change anything? Keycard just calls the elevator. That's what I figured, but then I also don't know why you'd need to do that, you know? Like, why would you need to call the elevator? What benefit does that have? Oh, it stays drained. That is interesting. Interesting that one is just... Oh, I suppose I've not got any keys on me. I was like, why is that one just saying, like, it just says locked? Well, if you blocked yourself up, I can call an elevator. I suppose that's true. Wait, square? Oh, no. I have to square. Oh, my gosh. So that's 16. Oh, my gosh. What? So 1 plus 3 is also... So that's 4. So that's also 16. Square of 5 is 25. Minus 15 is 10. Dang, they are getting harder and harder. Dang it, really? No special key? Ah! The RNG in this game is so frustrating. I reckon we just do quest bedroom. Another gem, nice. Oh, I could have redrawn. Oh well. Standing for nearly 2 hours. Yeah? It's good for you. So this is one of the last rooms. We've got the pump room, but that's not going to do much because we've only gotten the pool. So I guess we go for the security room and try and get one extra room. Well then, maybe not. Okay. So now we understand the foundation, but we can't just go down there. Oh, we did get an upgrade disc, didn't we? You are correct, yes. Good memory, people. You can use the pump room to drain the reservoir, which opens another thing to the basement. Oh! What's the reservoir? Okay, good to know about the pump room then. I did not know that. Okay, what do we get? Plus 1 gem, plus 2 dice, plus 3 apples, which is 6 steps. Gem could be useful. Dice could also be useful. I reckon. Let's go for gem. Keep it simple. Okay, well that's sadly it for today on this run. I mean, we could redo the whatchamacall. Oh, 1 minute. No, we're not done. Because there was a key here. Because I was saying we could potentially try and change the room outside. Not change the room, but like... Yeah, none of these rooms are particularly useful to me. Right, we're going to pick the dark room, but we're not even going to go in it because it doesn't matter. Like, the dark room doesn't really have anything in it, I don't think. That is, like, of interest. So, we could change the outside bit. Oh, no, because this room's been deactivated, so we can't even save our money, which is a bit of a shame. if we can get outside, then we could change... it to be the correct time of day for us to get the whatever the thing that's in that lockbox, right? The timed lockbox. And we do have enough steps to do it. Okay. So what does this say the time is? So this is saying it is 11. And we're on what day are we on? Day 20. So 20... Can't be 27th, obviously. November is a 30 day. Yeah, well, no, so we're on the 27th of November right now. Needs to be at least an hour in advance. Yep. I'm aware. So it should be November 20th, 27th. And be what, like 1? Because it can't be 12. Like, we'll probably miss 12. But it said, was it not the 7th? I thought it was November 7th it said it was, not November 6th. Because I thought it was November 7th, it said. And so therefore it would be 20 plus 7, which would be 27th. First day of the 7th, so you have to add 6. That's weird. Because I get that the first... I guess it just feels like a weird way of teaching you that mechanic. I'd have set it as, rather than the first day, then I'd have set the date on the calendar to be, you know, like you have it written on the calendar. So-and-so moves in tomorrow. So that you know that the next day was day 1. Whereas saying day... Because you say day 1, you go, oh, well, I have to add 20 to day 1. Where it's not. You actually add day 20 to the day before. So it feels a little confusing. I'll take you guys' word for it, but feels a little confusing as a thing to do as a puzzle. So now we just have to wait, I guess. I don't know if there's a way to check the time anywhere else. I always still talk about the fact that I'm standing and not sitting. Okay, so nothing there. Do I just have to wait until this opens? Like, because there's no clock in here. I mean, I guess I could run out, because I've got steps, so I could run out and just watch the clock in the other room. Sitting down is for the weak. I love that the standing desk has, like, confused so many of you. So we're literally just going to watch this clock now until it gets to 1. And while we wait, I'm going to blow all your minds. It's not taking minutes in real time, fortunately. He can sit! He can fight! If I make a video on blueprints, I have to mention how I stand at desks. I stand at a desk during my meetings at work. It's great. I love it. You can put a mini treadmill under your desk and walk while streaming. Man, I'd get so fit doing that. Just stream for like 2 hours, 3 times a week and just walk for 2 hours. Be exhausting. Your legs will remain to see another day. I mean, again, when I take meetings, my Mondays are basically 6 hours of meetings and I stand for most of them. How did I Photoshop a chair in real life? Magic. Two sets of cards here, which is interesting. Queen and ace. Spade. Diamond. Weird. Do you have a desk treadmill? I don't. I wish I did. It's just very expensive, so I haven't bothered. I have to stand now during streams to confuse new chatters. Come on, you're nearly 12. Whee! Spinny, 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 spin. Whee! Dance for us? No. I'm sat now. You had your chance to ask me to dance, Steffi, when I was stood. Now I've sat. So no. I shall not be doing that. Got some fun streams in the works for future. Thomas never skipped leg day. I need to get back to the gym. All you've done is remind me that I need to actually get back to the gym. Because I've not been doing... since I've moved, I've not been able to go to the gym. And to be honest, I've not done the gym really much in the last year because there was so much to do with moving that I just kind of fell out of the habit. So I need to get back into going to the gym. I feel like if you competed with Santi, you get swole. If I competed with Santi, I'd probably die. Santi is not a easy one to compete with. He is, as much as it pains me to admit, he is quite a fit man. He rock climbs and is quite swole. Ghostly, no worries. Get some chores done. Appreciate you being here, friend. Science got that balanced diet on his own. What are you saying? What are you saying about my diet? What are you implying? I eat healthy. I try to. Sure, I did a medical exam. My cholesterol might be a little high, but I try my best. Fitness goal, fight Santi. Should you not check the safe? We set the safe to 1, right? Not 12. We set it to 1 because we would have missed the 12 because it has to be an hour ahead. Beans and tea with a bit of fish and curry. I mean, you're not wrong, Unpression, but that's not exactly bad for you. Drink green tea. Apparently it's good for cholesterol. Mine was a bit high. Interesting. Next theory, fitness game theory. No. No. I'll leave that for Santi. Food theory does like a fitness episode, I'm sure. Salutations, Grey Rat. Great to have you. We are currently waiting for the clock to hit 1 even. Why in the world are there so many ads? Because Twitch wants to run a bunch of ads. That's why. Twitch just runs a lot of ads. It is like, I've set it to... enjoy lurking, Alana Rose. Appreciate having you, friend. Yeah, Twitch loves its ads. Because it's trying desperately to compete with YouTube and make sure that people are, like, they're actually making some money. So there are a lot more ads. I just got 6 ads and one of them was French. Like, what? That is unusual, to be fair. Getting a French one is unusual. That's got to be something to do with your internet history. I don't know. Unless there's a French channel randomly deciding that they're going to, like, you know, put ads on my channel going, yeah, British person. You know what the French people love to watch? The British. Yeah, Twitch wants 3 minutes of pre-roll, 3 minutes worth of ads for every hour you are streaming to avoid having pre-rolls. That's exactly it. Pre-rolls kill your channel because basically a pre-roll is that when you come in to the stream, you're immediately hit with ads. And if you have to watch like 3 to 5 ads before watching the streamer, who maybe you've not seen before, you're like, I wanted to check them out. You're gonna like leave. Because you're just going to go, oh, well, I really can't be asked to watch these ads, so I'm going to leave. So pre-rolls kill channel growth, which is why they then set up a system where they're like, oh, if you put on more ads during your stream, you'll get less pre-rolls, because then the hope is that by the time people have come in, they've kind of bought into you enough to see through the ads. Nearly there. Come on, baby. Let's go. Oh. If you could only drink TikTok tea for life, will you still drink it? No. If I was forced to drink TikTok tea, if the only kind of tea I was allowed was TikTok tea, I'd absolutely just give up tea. I've done it. I have given up tea before. It sucks. But better than... But then we also moved here and we accidentally bought some really bad tea. And bad tea is worse than no tea. So... Tom, how many ads do you think you're worth for people to keep watching the stream? I don't know. I don't know. You tell me. I hope people like watching these streams. I hope people enjoy the content enough to push through the ads. If you're at a standing desk, does that mean you're on a high chair? No, it means I'm standing? Oh, thank you, Danny Envy. Appreciate you. Love being here. Maria Reeds, thank you. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. You sat down earlier, I mean, unless no, I haven't got a high chair in here. It's literally just me stood. I haven't got a high chair in here. That would be that. I have seen office chairs that are high chairs. They're weird. They're unusual. They're normally for like media companies. I've seen those. YouTube isn't terrible for ads during streams, but they're atrocious for actual videos. Yes, Mad Maximus, I agree with that. And that's because YouTube doesn't put as much emphasis on streaming. And so they're not like trying to sell streaming to advertisers. I mean, Danny Envy, when isn't it on the docket at some point? We had done a fair bit of FNAF and Poppy, so I wanted to detox the channel a little bit and just make sure we weren't like totally just like only doing those. So we've had like a good few weeks without any FNAF or Poppy. So like we'll probably, yay! Number 7. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father. I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicion that I have harbored for these past years. Suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. And while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 4 years ago. The circulating rumors that those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Dang it. Last week, I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, a conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront. I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing. A date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the noticeable theft of the ruby crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in some fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible, and the fact that 2 of the crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced have given me renewed optimism that she is still alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and a desperation for a narrative in which we are not the villain. You are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back and the windows are shutters of discontent flung wide open. In that distant land I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. Ooh, buddy! Okay, that was from Courtney. Okay. We had a feeling that he was responsible for Marion's disappearance. But we thought it was in a more sinister way. But instead, what? She disappeared. So, I have now reason to believe that we were, in fact, smuggling a cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront. I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing, a date that coincides with her not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the ruby crown that we saw about the heist that was going to happen, and it did seem like she was going to be involved. So she was like hidden. Was she the one hidden here in the safe, in the shelter? Because he talked about, in this other letter over here, right? Where we are for now, given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed your plan and have disabled remote access to the terminals. Regardless of the danger, I am not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the three of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. So, was she down here being hidden? Or was he saying in this... Under cover of Knife the Red Board, and I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing, a date that coincides. No, so he was just saying he smuggled her across the border the night of, like, the thievery, but her disappearance wasn't mentioned until months later. But yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so he helped make her disappear. She's not dead, she just disappeared. And he helped her to do that because she was involved in the heist for the rubies, because she had like a huge issue with the crowd and stuff. And we learned that from some of the other books in like higher society. But he appeared to be kissing, trying to like sort of kiss the ring to the royals a little bit. I was trying to make it up and was almost like trying to say, hey, I've dealt with the problem. She's gone. She's dead. But it was all kind of a farce. Interesting. Fascinating stuff. We're going to call it for today. Cool. We're going to save and quit because that is going to do it for today. What have you guys been talking about? I've seen mentions of Santi and Amy flying by. Gosh, you're all talk. Oh, I say, we shouted out. Good. People didn't know you all had channels. Yeah. So Lee plans on streaming, I think, at some point. But yeah, right now, Amy, myself, Santi all stream. And Dan, obviously, Lawfi, head editor Dan, all stream. And so definitely, like, absolutely check them out. We do occasionally stream together. It's a lot of fun. It's a good way for us to detox from theorizing and doing that sort of thing and just like be silly and have a laugh. If you go to if you're on Twitch, you can go to YouTube where there are all the VODs for those streams. So you can watch some of the chaos ensue. But yeah, so it's a good fun time. But yeah, I'm so glad that so many of you have found me through this and are slowly finding all of us and are like out of hours time. But that, as I said, is going to do it for today. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you're on Twitch, please hold because we will be raiding someone. But if you have liked the stream on YouTube, please do like it. And of course, if you really liked it, feel free to follow or subscribe depending on what platform you're on. It really helps us out. Thank you, of course, to our members and our subscribers, especially our Dapper advisors, Zekron and Akira, and of course the Dapper royalty that is Queen of Obsession. Thank you guys so much for your constant support. Who do we raid, chat? Who are we gonna raid? Who are we going to raid? Who is available to raid? Is this once again one of these times where none of my friends are online? It appears very few of my friends are online. Who should we raid? Who should we raid? Raid. There's a lot of people playing some more blueprints. A plot twist is streaming blueprints and has 69 viewers, which is nice. So we're going to raid them, I think. Because why not? Be kind, pass it on, all that good stuff. So let me just head back and we'll get that set up on stream. So It needs to be Dapper Kingdom. Steffi, you keep saying this. Dapper Kingdom arrived. It needs to be Dapper Kingdom has arrived for it to be correct. So, yes. So take part in the raid and tell them the Dapper Kingdom send you. Say Dapper Kingdom has arrived. That is what we're all going to go and say in the chat. Please do enjoy. Thank you everybody once again so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Ta-ta for now.